What's up, guys? West Coast Picks here, and today I was given this Master Pro Series 7035. Didn't have a key, which is why I was given this lock, but even came with the box. So I'm going to get this thing open, and then I'm going to key it up. So I will have a Master 7035. Let's see what it takes to get into this thing. I'm not expecting it to be any harder than any regular Master. We shall see. Ball set out of back, probably 5. Spool there. Spool on 1, and we're open. So not very hard, but you know, wasn't expecting it to be. It's a Master after all. There was some spools in there. I'm not sure. Let me grab my Allens here.
If we fall for, you know, a bunch of bing bing pong 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 sounds provocative, tweets funny, sounds provocative, tweets funny, sounds provocative, tweets funny, sounds provocative, tweets funny, sounds provocative,
Pocahontas.
bing bing.
No, she's got this goofy friend. She's a basket case. Oh boy, Goofus.
Alright guys, I found out it's the T15 right now. So I could have swore the other one before did it, but you know, maybe I chose the wrong torch or something. Anyway, there we go. And still picked. Gonna have to do this without locking it, so I don't feel like picking it again, although it wasn't very hard. There we go. And it is only 5 pin, of course, and the bidding didn't look too extreme either, but that is alright. I will rebid this to the best pre-cut I got around here anyway. If not, if I don't have anything decent, I'll cut a new one. Come on. So that was the bidding. Not too bad. Actually, not all that great. I'm going to leave the top pins up there. They were probably spools and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, going to rekey this thing, get a key going for it, and then I'll come back and show you it working. Alright, guys, I have repinned this master as a challenge, 6-pin, and works good. And this is our bitting, which is pretty decent. It starts, kind of a medium, goes right down low, super high, couple mediums, and then another super high. So not a bad bitting. They can't all be saw blades. So let's see how much harder it is to get into this thing now. I'm sure it's not going to be easy. Should make a nice challenge lock. And these smaller padlock pins are not all that easy to turn into challenge pins, because they are kind of small, and I can get them in the pin vise or the pin lathe and everything, but there's only so much you can do with them because there's not a lot of material to work with. I mean, they're already really small, and you don't want to be compromising their integrity. So you kind of just, do what you can, make some funky looking pins and leave it at that. And the last thing you want to do is have a lock with pins broken off inside of it or something like that. So you kind of keep them doable. And a lot of you guys new to the scene are wondering how you go about making your first trades and stuff like that. And I would pretty much just do what I did. I started off by making my own challenge locks and just sending them out to people. You get your name out a little bit, and then people get to know your name, and they feel more comfortable trading with you. But also, you make your own challenge locks. There we go. You make your own challenge locks to have something trade fodder, but also to hone your skills. Crap, I'm just going to go grab the screwdriver, guys. I'll be right back. Of course, I'm at my new bench right now, so, not all my stuff is over here yet. It's a little ways away, on the other side of the house. Let's see what I put in this thing. There we go. It's all lubed up, of course. Grab a paper towel here. I tend to overlube things when I first put them back together, and that's probably a good thing. Shiz, and I don't even have my follower here, do I? I'm gonna have to go back and get the follower, guys. But just to round off this series on this lock, I will show the pins that I made for it. So I'll be right back. Well, don't know where I put it, so I'm going to use a small Sharpie, which works in a pinch. I've used it before, and I'll just hunt it down when I go to put it back together. I'll need the actual plug follower. There we go. And you know, some people don't mind long videos, so I will keep making them. If you guys don't want to watch, that's fine. Like I say all the time, I don't do this for subscribers. I'm never going to have advertisements or anything like that. This is more to document my hobby and put out any kind of information that anybody might want. If you don't want it, then don't watch it, I guess. What do I do with the key? There it is. Of course, I did pin it up 6-pin. Some of these pins are very small. Like the last one, I couldn't do anything to it. I couldn't even get it in the pin lathe. Well, I could, but then I wouldn't have room to do anything to it. So, no modifications to the core, because it doesn't need to be. I usually, lately I've only been threading, jeez, I can't find anything right now. I've only been threading things that don't have super high tolerances. If it's got pretty good tolerances, I don't bother threading it, because that actually makes it easier to pick. When you thread a chamber, it widens the chamber, so I tend not to do it these days unless the lock isn't that great to begin with, or you know, maybe I'll just do it sometimes for the halibut. But generally, I think if a lock's got good tolerances, that's one of the things that makes a lock really hard to pick. So I'd like to try to keep those tolerances if I can. But that's just what I've been going on lately, and apparently it's working, because it's taking people a little bit longer to get into my locks these days. Especially, I noticed the ones that I don't thread usually take a little bit longer to pick for most people. So that's how I came up with that. Also, no threading up in the Bible or anything. And these are the pins that I came up with for this lock. Just to round off this series. Come on. Focus. There we go. And yeah, we got on the bottom serrated, so double serrated, single serration, a spool, and a T-pin. And this one is way too small to do anything with. We have a double serrated, a standard, a wedding cake, a spool, a serrated spool, and a pretty serrated pin there. So yeah, that's what I put in here, guys. If anybody gets this lock, you probably won't remember anyway, because it's probably going to be like another couple of weeks or a month before this makes it to anybody's channel. But that's what I did to this Master 7035 that I got for free with no key. Now it has a key, and now it's a challenge lock, and it'll make the rounds. Alright guys, thanks for watching everyone, and later.